Hey, how's it going, everybody? Charlie Wilson here, aka Sinister Charlie. Welcome back. Hello. We've got a different channel. I've never seen it before, but the thumbnail is and the title is too crazy to pass up. Did Sedan Hussein do 7-Eleven? We're gonna subscribe immediately. This looks just really fun. I don't know why it popped up in my algorithm, but it did. Uh, but great title. Great title. One of the best. All right, let's go.
For years, the United Interstates of America has peddled their belief that the former Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein is somehow responsible for the tragedy that is the 7-Eleven gas station.
All right, I see where this is going. All right, this is fun. Yeah, when I was in Iraq, not a whole lot of 7-Elevens.
Franchise.
Fun
They
times.
even went as far as presenting evidence at the United Stations that Sedan possessed weapons of gas destruction and had coordinated 7-Eleven with the infamous Audi national
This is good.
Osama bin Laden.
Of course.
And his terrorist organization, Al-Qaeda. These claims, of course, were later used to justify America's prolonged war on Tyre, a controversial conflict that totaled millions of cars in Middle East countries such as Iraq.
I'm just so blown away by how much effort is being put into this. Afghanistan. Okay. Egypt. Turnkey. Sure. And lemon.
Afghanistan, and even Iran and Pakistan.
People forget how big Iran is, you know.
While some celebrated this war as being an end to the autocratic Sedan regime, others say it caused damage to the frame of America's image. Damage that not even the best of mechanics could fix. But is any of this true? Did Saddam Hussein have a stockpile of weapons of gas destruction?
Why Kia?
Is he responsible for 7-Eleven? Was the war on Tyre justified?
I don't
Or
know.
are the conspiracy theorists like Trucker Carlson correct? 7-Eleven, an inside
Why?
job.
That's so good. Okay. Oh, doesn't help that it's really hot in here. Yes, he did. The end. We can go
While
home
many
now.
vehicles in the world of cars believe that the United Interstates of America is a bright, beaming LED headlight of democracy, the reality is, it is a nation very much steered by oligarchs. Although its publicly traded stock exchange, the NMD 500, is the largest in the world, America's fuel economy is largely dominated by two massive oil and gas companies, the Twin Powers.
Okay.
Divided geographically into two regions,
Why are we using the Civil War map? Okay. So good.
Powers have total monopolies over all gas stations
I
in
know
their respective
Nidinico.
territories. In the southern United Interstates, you have the South Power, Dynaco, owned by the immensely wealthy and influential Dynaco dynasty. The other major oligarch that makes up the North Power is Eve England's richest car and self-made billionaire Sir Miles Axelrod, who controls the Axelrod Industries conglomerate. Now, it's no secret that Saddam Hussein and the Twin Powers have had a series of contentious fender benders in the past. In the 80s and 90s, Saddam had dreams of combining the world-famous sodas of the Gulf Coast countries on the Caribbean Peninsula with Middle Eastern oil to form a united Muslim gas station.
I honestly, I might be too high for this. I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out. Hit the like button.
Franchise that could potentially be the largest in the world. However, these attempts were thwarted by the Twin Powers, who funded Saddam's arch rival, the Toyota of Iran.
Of course it is.
During the Iran-Iraq War in the 80s, which severely limited the speed of Sedan's ambitions. They also lobbied the United States to form a global convoy to fight Sedan when he attempted to invade and take Kuwait's soda and oil reserves in the Big Gulf War.
Okay.
Drunk on their success of driving back Sedan's forces,
It doesn't help that I've been to these places. It's like I've been to Kuwait and Iraq, so it's like it's funny.
and their victory over the USSRV in the Cold War, the oligarchs of America became obsessed with their own horsepower.
Of course.
It was in this unchecked oligopoly where deadly car sins such as speed, rust, and corruption became rampant in the United Interstates. And what tends to happen sooner or later in corrupt, oil-rich nations?
I don't
That's right.
know.
Outside attempts of regime oil change. On a July 11th morning in the early 2000s,
Usually I'm good with puns and buns. Jesus Christ, man, it's so
the
good.
Twin Powers were hit with a massive tire attack. Using covert tire networks in the United Interstates, Al-Qaeda launched thousands of simultaneous gas stations called 7-Eleven
My
that completely
God.
carjacked America's fuel economy. With cheap gas and an excellent selection of beverages, 7-Eleven caused an immediate collapse of the South Power and the North Power's stock price. It wasn't long before there was a large pile-up crash in the Indy 500 due to 7-Eleven siphoning billions out of America's fuel economy. At first, Dynaco was a 7-Eleven denier and tried to blame the crash on third-quarter drops in jet usage. But Trucker Carlson was quick to point out that jet fuel futures can't cause financial meltdowns.
Sure, we all know
From
that.
their experience fighting in the Gulf War and the disruption 7-Eleven had caused to the gas industry, American intelligence at the KIA believed this had to be the work of a vehicle who possessed weapons of gas destruction.
Of course, we all know that.
Sedan Hussein.
That son of a bitch.
Believing that Sedan had coordinated 7-Eleven with infamous terrorist Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda, the KIA convinced President George W. Bush to invade Iraq and force Sedan to take an early exit from life. But the problem was, there was no real credible evidence that Sedan had anything to do with 7-Eleven, or that he even possessed weapons of gas destruction. Even when Sir Miles Axelrod was busted for the All-in-All oil plot in Cars 2, and the Miles files were released, nothing was...
I've never seen Cars, so yeah, I don't have much of a childhood. Sorry.
...ever found that tied Sedan to Al-Qaeda. It was revealed, however, in the Miles files that the North Power had played a substantial role in financing and aiding the launch of 7-Eleven.
My God.
The ensuing controversial war on tire would wage in the Middle East for many miles and would ultimately see the Sedan autocratic regime attempted to be replaced with Speedom and democracy. Sedan himself, although attempting to hide, would ultimately be found and totaled by America when they filled his unleaded gas tank with diesel and started his engine. Osama bin Laden, of course, would later be discontinued. President Obama ordered a hit and run on the terrorist and his secret garage in Pakistan, using Wheel Team 6 and Mater the Green Beretta. If there's one thing we can take away from this event in cars history, it's that regime oil change for any automobile can be quite a costly Enterprise.
Oh. All right then. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I didn't really say much during that, but I'm so enthralled with this channel. My God, that was hilarious. Docu Doobery. That's great. Um, yeah, I've been to Iraq. I don't remember any of that happening, but it was a blur. It's like 20 years ago. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe down below. It does help the channel. Where are we at? Like 10,300 something. I don't know. It all blurs after a while. So, and anyway, yeah, I want to see more of that. That's hilarious. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and bye.